Hey everyone, Leanne here from Kingdom Blogger. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my revenue from my YouTube channel. So if you are just getting started on YouTube and you're wondering how much can Christian content creators make with a brand new channel, I'm just going to show you what mine is making right now. Now, to be perfectly transparent with this, I am in a niche that is very saturated. So my videos do not tend to get as many views as some of yours probably could in the Bible study or Christian content type niches. Now, my competitors are blogging people and SEO and all of that. And so the people that tend to watch my videos are just the Christian creators, and my videos tend to not show up in search results. And so the people watching them are the ones who are typically already following me or have recently followed me because of the short that I'm creating. So I just want to put that out there up front that the earnings I'm going to show you might seem a bit on the low side, but you have to look at the bigger picture as far as your ability to rank in search results, just like with organic search in Google and Pinterest and everything else. I just happen to be in a very saturated niche with a lot of competition, but that's okay. I still made a little bit of money. So before we go into the actual earnings, I want to explain a little bit about how earnings work on YouTube and some of the things I've learned here in these first few months of being monetized. So the first thing to understand, in order to get fully monetized with ad revenue, you need a minimum of 1,000 followers or subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours. So that means these are watch hours from public videos. So if you have a lot of unlisted videos, those are not going to count. I do have some of those recordings that I use for my students and my membership and things like that. So those don't count towards those public watch hours. So any videos that are public and people are watching, that amount. Now you got to look at that in perspective. A watch hour, that's 60 seconds, or I'm sorry, 60 minutes of watch time. If you're making just videos that are a few minutes long, it'll take a little while to rack up those hours, okay? So, having a combination of your shorts, of course, and I'll talk about that, but shorter videos, maybe a couple of minutes long, to longer form videos, 20, 30, 45 minutes long, if they're valuable. Don't make 45-minute videos where it's like, I'm bored, I'm falling asleep. Now, with shorts, it's a little bit different. When you're trying to reach monetization, the shorts views don't count unless you're like in the millions of views. So if you have shorts that are getting a couple of thousand views every time you publish one, that's great. They don't count towards the watch hours. However, they can help you build a follower base, and your followers are notified when you publish new videos. So it can increase your watch hours kind of by default or, secondary. So just some things to keep in mind. Now, there are some monetization options when you get about halfway to that. So I think around 2,000 watch hours, and that's the ability to offer membership subscriptions and things like that. But as far as getting the ad revenue, that is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So I finally reached that threshold just a few months back. And so today, or actually yesterday, was my second payment. And so that's what we're going to talk about, how we got to that. So how do ad revenue earnings work? So it's not as simple as for every video, you're going to make this much money. There are many kind of variables that fall into play into computing what your earnings are going to be. But it is based on a per 1,000 views of the ad impression. So the ad shows that per 1,000 times that ad is shown to someone, that's kind of what the earnings ratio is based off of. Now, there's a little bit more to it. In addition to that, it's also depending upon how long your video is. So how many videos show up in the ad? If you just have, let's say, a 3 to 5 minute video, probably going to only have 1, maybe 2 ads if it's closer to 5 or 6 minutes. Where if you have a 10, 15, 20-minute video, there's going to be more ads that show up along the way. And let me show you what that looks like here. Okay, so right here, we're in just one of my more recent videos. I just published this one a couple of days ago. But this is a 23-minute video, and you can see there are 6 ad breaks, so 6 ads that show up through the duration of it. So let's say 1,000 people watch this video, and 500 of them watch it until like the third ad. So they watch 3 of the ads. But then the other 500 people watch it to the end. I wouldn't make the full amount of earnings for those first 500 people because they didn't watch the last 3 ads. So the amount of earnings per person will vary depending on how long this people watch the video. So there's a lot of strategies you can use to keep people watching to the end. One of those is don't give away what you promised in the video until the very end. So for those of you wanting to see how much I made this month, please stay to the end. You know, I did that. So this just kind of shows you. So a shorter video is going to have fewer ads, fewer earnings potential, a longer video, longer ads. However, you've got to keep them engaged enough to stay to the end. All right, so we're going to go back to my content page, and I want to show you my videos. Like I said up front, I don't get thousands and thousands of views to my videos. Some of mine do, but those are the ones that are typically videos that I have in my courses, and they're free courses, so lots of people see them that way. But I'm not getting a lot of views by way of organic search because, again, SEO, that's a topic I will never rank for just because, you know, SEO is like very, very competitive. But one thing I want to show you with the shorts, once you get monetized, so remember I said shorts don't count towards monetization unless you're in the millions of views. They don't count towards getting qualified for ad revenue. But once you are monetized, they do count towards earnings. And so, but again, you still got to make a lot of views on them for it to be substantial because, I mean, these are like less than 60-second videos, right? So you can see here, mine average a couple of hundred here or there. So we'll just look at this one really quick. Okay, so this one, 96 views, I made a penny. Okay, so it's not a lot, but if you're someone that likes making these little videos, 60 seconds or less, you make a bunch of them, I mean, it can add up, but that's only on 96 views. So let's take a look at one that has a little more views. So I have one down here that's it's got 1,800 views. So this one had 1,800 views and it made 26 cents. So while it's not a lot, the views of your shorts do earn income. Again, you want to make good ones so people are watching them, and you want to make a lot of them. So I mentioned this specifically because it's very important for you to understand for the long-term growth as well as monetization earnings. You can't just do your regular long-form videos. If you're doing 2 long-form videos a week, but you're not doing shorts, you're missing out not only on traffic and subscribers, but a little bit of income as well. Now, I do also want to mention that this past month, because I'm going to get to the part where I tell you how much I made, I have been slacking big time. I've been so busy writing Bible studies and doing some other projects that I've really neglected my YouTube channel. You know, like I said, my videos don't get a lot of organic play. In other words, I'm not writing things that I'm showing up in search results, in the top search results. You have a couple of videos that do tend to get search traffic, but it's still a minimal search term. And so more is better in that capacity. When I was doing 5 or 6 videos a week, obviously my earnings were going to be a little higher because I'm getting more views because I'm publishing more content. This past month, I think for the entire month, I got maybe 40 videos out, which is not a lot for me. So going forward in this next 30 days, my plan is to get a minimum of 2 to 3 videos, long form videos out every single week, in addition to ramping up my shorts. I really haven't done shorts. I'm going to start doing more shorts. And so next month's report, I'll do this again next month, should be substantially higher than what the one I'm going to show you here in just a moment. Okay, let's hop back over here. Okay, so before I give you the magic number, this is just a snapshot for my last 28 days. So this 89.70 is not how much I just had deposited because it is offset. You know, this has not been deposited into my bank account yet. It is low, it's $89. Now to get a payout, it needs to be over $100. So they'll tack it on to the next month. And then when they do the next month's payment, that's when you'll get it. But just to show you kind of even the graph and things like that, this is very important for you to understand. And again, I'm still learning this myself, and that's why I'm sharing this with you as I go. I'm learning as I go. And so it's real time. I'm not a big blogger that makes millions of dollars. You guys know this. And so I want to be transparent with y'all all along the way so that if I ever do get to the point of making quite a bit, that I'm not coming at you with the, look how much money I made, that you've literally seen the growth process, because unfortunately, I think that's what's lost. A lot of the videos that you watch and a lot of the bloggers and things who are making lots and lots of money, the videos that you see from them literally are just a video saying, oh, look how much money I'm making. I did this. But they don't show you what it took to get there. And it's very important that you understand this is not overnight success. This is not overnight, millions of dollars. You've got the ebbs and flow of search algorithms changing and everything else. YouTube's no exception. It'll have its algorithm changes as well. But it's important for you to see that it is a slow and steady upward trend. It's not like a sharp dive up. It's slow and steady. But also trying things, see what works, what doesn't work. These are the things that you need to take note of and learn, just like I'm doing as I'm doing it, because that's how you're going to see growth in the future. So for this last 28 days, I had 7,600 views, 598 watch hours. I gained 156 new subscribers, so that was great. And my earnings for this 28-day period was $89. So again, that's just a snapshot of the last 28 days. You can look here and see, I love the analytics in here because it kind of shows you everything. It'll even break it down by day, how much I made each day in correlation to when I published a video. So obviously the days that a video was published, even like a shorts, you earn a little more money. Funny thing is, like this one was good. I don't remember the topic of this one, but these, so I had some here and here. Now the videos I'm doing now, I'll do a full length video and then I will do a short about the same topic. And then I will link to the full length video in the short where, like, if you want to learn more about this, watch the video link below. And when I do that, I tend to get more views on the long form video, which is what I'm going for because that's where the higher earning potential is. So anyway, all right. So this is a snapshot. It'll tell you by video how much it made and things like that. All right. So what you've been waiting for, how much did I make this month? So Google Adsense is the monetization company for YouTube. So we're going to come in here to my AdSense. Now you do need to be good at standing with AdSense in order to get approved with them. If you've ever been kicked out before, it'll be really hard. But my April payout, which I just got because it's a month offset, I just got it yesterday or the day before, $193.55. Rating dollars. I mean, it's not a lot, and I know it's not as much as say many of the other bloggers or YouTubers that you're following, but as a Christian content creator, I am really trying to serve my mission, my purpose, and hopefully make a little bit along the way. Now, this was a goal for me to get monetized and have this as another source of income, but also keep in mind, again, I mentioned before, I'm in a very highly competitive niche. So I am not going to get the same amount of traffic as you might doing Bible study type content. Spoiler alert, I've actually just launched a new channel. I'm not sharing it with anyone yet because I want it to see if it grows organically. I don't want to say, hey guys, go follow my new channel and have it grow that way. I want to try strictly organic growth, like nobody knows who it is. And I will be doing it from a Bible study niche perspective. And so as it starts growing, I'll be sharing a little of that as well. So I hope this was helpful. I hope that was more encouraging than anything. I know earning income in the online space is very challenging these days, especially with Google doing what Google did. Pinterest has its ups and downs. Where do I focus my time and energy? YouTube is a very fruitful platform. As long as you get in here and learn the ins and outs of it, as far as the type of content, how to present the content, things like that. Also, spoiler alert, you don't have to be all fancy, schmancy, beautiful to do this. Like, y'all, I literally just got out of the shower. This is like air dried hair right here. I have no makeup on. Okay, ladies, I have no makeup on. So just do it. But it can be very fruitful. It is so much easier than writing blog posts for SEO. Let me tell you, it is 10 times, 100 times even easier, I would say. But you still got to learn some of the SEO stuff about how to upload your video, do the thumbnails, that kind of stuff in order to get your video seen. So that's it. If you have any questions, drop those comments below. I would love to hear your feedback, your thoughts, whatever. Also, hop over to my Facebook group. You can get lots of support there as well. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye.